All right, I think everybody have been seeing this video about Lucky Udo, crying how because of what's happened between him and Sky B. Well, Lucky Udo, you are a man, please, just let it go. I will have to commend you, and again, I will still have to tell you the facts. You are a very wicked person, Lucky Udo. Many people will not understand this video, but I know people that can still reason very clearly will understand what I'm about to say. Tag Lucky Udo on this video. Tag every blogger on this video. I don't care. Lucky Udo, I will have to commend you first for the work, for the hard work. It's not easy. Do you understand? It's because of consistency, hard work led you through and made you here, give you this sports. It has not been easy, I know. But there are still things we still have to tell you. If we notice that there are hidden agendas, we still have to say it. It's still for you to grow. It's still for you to do more better. I don't really care. Even if I see you one-on-one, I don't really care. You are talking about you will sue some set of people, Bovo, Brother Mike and the likes. You want to sue them, go ahead. You can still add me to the list of people you want to sue. I don't really care. I don't bother. All I want for you is to make you grow than this. And also, to make you have integrity. You lack integrity in some cases. I wouldn't lie to you. You lack integrity in some cases. How many of you remember this guy? How many of you remember this boy? Most of those things is a lie. It's not that he wants people out there, Nigerians out there, to have one or two things to learn from that, content, to that particular stuff you brought to your audience. It's not really for them. It's really for you. It's really for your pocket. It's really for your pockets. I know what I am saying. I don't want to waste time on this video. How many of you remember this boy that flew from Lagos? All of those things were not purposely to make Nigerians, to teach Nigerians lesson. It's for you to have more money to your bank accounts. I flew from Lagos to Abuja. I flew from Abuja to Port Harcourt. All those things. But many Nigerians will still believe all this. We call it kajo. They will still believe in all this irrelevant, talking. It's your work. Do you expect me to pay for your flight when in a work that you are going to be paid for? Do you understand? Okay, take for instance. There is this particular content I'm trying bringing up, my boy, which will involve fly all around Africa. Do you expect me that I will keep tasking my fans or I will keep tasking people? No, we still have to take it from our own pocket. And because the aim too was after the stuff, Facebook might possibly pay us. Do you understand? That is a normal thing. I flew Sky B, I flew Sky C, I flew all those things are really irrelevant. I will tell you the truth. All those things are irrelevant. You want to tell us that, okay, from the videos you've posted about Sky B, you didn't make money? You can never come to tell us that you didn't make money now. Even if it is 50,000, you can venture into a business today and you spend a lot of money, and that particular work doesn't fetch you that money that you have already spent. Do you understand? It happens. It happens everywhere. Every handwork, every profession, it happens. So that one is by the way. Don't ever say such a thing in your life again. Why I'm making this video? I'm not fighting you. You're still my friend. By age, I think we are. Even if I didn't collect money, forget about these things. So I don't hold small. I don't pass 30. No be yesterday. So, but we are still brothers. You understand? I still have to tell you the truth, the simple truth. Still simple truth. All those things are irrelevant. Crying coming to social media are irrelevant. Do you? Well, but there are some things we still have to commend you. It has not been easy, just like the way I said. Understand? It has not been easy. You have some story to tell. If you are given the opportunity to come and speak, do you understand? So I will still have to give you that kudos that you deserve. Do you understand? But there are still things. You lost integrity. I wouldn't lie to you. You lost integrity. I understand content very well, and I understand how social media works. Just like when I said, how many of you remember these things? Most of those things were not for Nigerians, were for engagements. Do you want to tell me that every every single, story you saw online, or somebody texted you for, or somebody called you for? Do you want to tell me that every story is out there you've brought to your platform? The answer is no. Don't bother to come and tell me yes or no. The answer is no. Simple truth. It's no. There are many things that are out there that you see that many Nigerians can learn from it. But because you see, this thing can never give you an engagement that you deserve. Do you understand? You might not want to post them. You might not want to stress yourself. I understand. So that is why I'm saying all of these things, you don't need them. You don't need them. You are not the video. Yes, I can say it with my chest that all this. How many of you remember this? How many of you remember all these emotional talks? Were not because you really care for the person. What you care for is that engagement, and that is where Nigerians content creators made their biggest mistake. See all these bloggers today, they are being molested by very dark man because they lost integrity. All what they fight for, all what is in their mind was to see engagement. Everything that has been happening in Nigeria, they break by up and down. How many times have you seen all these bloggers talked about it? It's only very dark man that put it upon himself. So most of you guys, like you do Insta blog, I see you as, you don't really care. All what you care for is that engagement. Is that an engagement? So how many of you remember this one? All of those things are lie. I know. I'm a content creator. I understand every bit of content. Do you understand? I understand. But where you always make mistake is that integrity. Yes, it is a normal thing, to see how many of you remember this thing purposely on your own mind. You know that you are fighting for engagement. You understand, which you cannot deny, and which I know you cannot deny that more stories are on your DM that you've read, that you see, that are very touching. That Nigerians out there can learn one or two from it. But because you know that this particular story cannot give that engagement, you left them. You cannot tell me it's a lie. Do you understand? But I say it's not every business they give you, you still want to venture into. Do you understand? You might see this particular part that I don't want to do it and I don't want to do it. It's your brand. Nobody give a fuck on how to control your brand. I cannot give you a fuck to control your brand. Do you understand? But all what you lost ever was integrity. I didn't really care. Do you understand about every other things? I didn't really care. I'm not here to come and bring you down. I'm only making this video for you to learn one or two things from it. Integrity. Where do I see integrity? There is this particular boy. I will play his video now. Please watch.
Nigerians, make una watch this video.
This guy became really frustrated in Nigeria and decided to leave the country. People told him that he could make up to 2 million naira every month working in Kuwait, and that was how he spent over 8 million naira traveling to that country.
I'm about to drag Logiodu, yes. I know they do this kind of thing, but I have to say it. Something happened to me in the market yesterday, so I feel like to share it to you guys. Yes, I signed some document during this interview that I went to with Logiodu, but I asked him for a favor. Please, if you can be able to tag my account, I will be very, very happy, so that anybody that needs the help of my business will be able to locate me. He said, okay, no problem. He will do that one for me. I said, if you do that one, I will be very, very happy. He promised me that he's going to tag my handle. I even sent it to them. It's not that I tell them to go and look for the handle. I send it to them so that they can be able to tag my handles: Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. So why I'm making this video is because of what happened to me yesterday. There's a man, he came to our Kubo mechanic. He says he just wanted to know if he can be able to see me. Say he watched my video on Logiodu, but he could not see me. He went to another person to fix the car. He said that because of me, he just said, may he come try luck, whether he see me. It's not a promotion video that he did for me. It's just experience. Let me not lie. So why I'm making this video is that if he disappoints me, he betrayed me, the promise that he made to me that he will tag my handle. If I say he tag my handle, I know that man might say, okay, I might follow this handle to go to his page and chat him direct. So many other Nigerians may be same in this shoe, but no way. Yes, now, no way. And
I think you understand. I think you know this boy very well. You posted this I think was July or something. It should be around July. Do you know that I know this boy very well? He's very close to me. this thing that is alleging you, do you want to tell me that you have not seen the video? Because the video at least went viral a bit. Do you want to tell me you have not seen this video? Why haven't you come out that, okay, this particular person is lying? It's because you know that you're already at fault of this kind of a, you're already at fault. So sometimes integrity takes somebody far. I wouldn't lie to you. This particular person, I felt for him when I watched the video on your interview. I felt so sad. That has not been easy. Only somebody already spent a lot of money to travel out, and at the end of the day, agent and blah blah blah, led him through, and was so saddening story. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, your team contacted him, or you probably contacted your team. I don't know. And at the end of the day, this man was okay. I have lost a lot. I know from this story, you'll see one or two, even if it's just one, $500. You will earn from this particular story. Please try and tag me. I'm not requesting. This particular person is not requesting money from you. I'm not saying, he's not saying, okay, whatever you make on the video after 1 month, you share it 50-50. Thank God 2 of you were living in Abuja. You are not flew. This time around, you didn't flew because you like you do. I love the word you used to say. I flew. You didn't flew this time around now. All I'm trying to say is, this particular person really needs your help. But what you fight for is that engagement. How did this person need your help? He has already spent a lot of money. A very small boy tried to make a good life for himself because Nigeria is not working. Do you understand? Nigeria is not working. I used to say it, if you have opportunity to fly, even if to Ghana, please go. So this guy already, try his possible best. He didn't want to involve himself in kidnapping, robbery, all those kind of, ungodly attitude. He puts it upon himself to travel, and at the end of the day, about his story, because I met him one-on-one, we discussed, do you understand? And I feel bad for him that, okay, the only hope he has now is you. That's okay, as much as you guys have agreed that, okay, you want to make this kind of a thing, what he requested for, is that too massive? Is that too big? Is that too big? Please, just tag me, which I believe that people out there, they have car. Do you understand? They have cars. People out there that have cars that wanted to repair their AC can easily locate me, can easily, give me work. Let me start life afresh. Do you want to tell me that that's not tagging? That doesn't take anything from you. That is why I say most of you don't want anybody to grow. But people see your video out there, think you are doing it for betterment of Nigerians. You are not doing it for betterment of Nigeria. Somebody that would come out to say this kind of a thing, it's a shame. Do you know that? It's a shame. Somebody, Kai, he still brought himself down to come and tell you, leave all the shameful part of the stuff and still say expressively to the Nigerians, which is now requested that just please tag me. So as many Nigerians out there that wanted to fix their car, let me start afresh. Does it cost you to tag somebody? Does it cost you to tag somebody? That is why I say most of you were very, very wicked. You are very wicked people. You are very wicked people. You lost integrity. And that is why VDM will be more better than all of you 1 billion times. 100,000 of you guys can never be one VDM. 100,000 of Instablog, 100,000 of this club, 100,000 of Lucky Udu can never be one VDM. Because most of you lost integrity. You don't want him to grow, right? It is very evident, it is very clear that you don't want this boy to grow. You just use his story, to fetch money for yourself. That's just it. You ripped him. That's just it. If nobody is here to tell you the truth, you ripped him. That's just the fact. So please, it is advised that you change your ways. You've lost integrity. You see, I keep saying this integrity. Honest integrity, you've lost it so far. I didn't want to just be saying much about whatsoever that happened, but just because this video was recent, do you understand? I said let me just come and tell you this. Tag Lucky Udu on this video. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.